It is something not spoken aloud but felt deeply. In that village, birth of a boy was a celebration and the birth of a girl was a quiet ca- sorry, this was a quiet compromise. A moment in time when education for women was not a necessity. It was just a formality. Like enough to say we did our duty. While for boys, they were given the best food, best clothes, given best school to go to, and the loudest dreams that they could think of. But girls were given a very different syllabus altogether. Cook, you can learn to stitch, dress, dance, adjust, compromise, and yes, one day become the best daughter-in-law. Their ambitions in a woman were considered as a rebel. A girl or a daughter working was a shame. A girl traveling alone was unthinkable. And a girl supporting family financially, that was not something that society was ready to believe. But as you guys know, history has a habit of changing if somebody dares to rewrite it. Though I had heard all the chronology that was defined for me, I chose education not as a formality, but as my weapon. Thanks to my mother, who took and who had that courage to ensure that I study in an English medium school. I did not stop at a graduation. I went ahead and finished my post-graduation. I did not bound myself with the boundaries that were drawn by the society. I went into the corporate world. I worked for multinational companies. I traveled alone, not just to the nearby cities, but abroad. That was something my village did not imagine for their daughters. And I thank my father for that because he trusted me with that decision. And every flight that I was taking then made me believe that I was crossing an invisible border between what society allowed versus what I believed was possible. And in that walk, I did not walk alone. I made sure my younger sister also gets equally educated. She's a qualified CA, by the way. And I also believe that breaking a cycle needs to be broken completely. And I brought the stability in my family, which was not as a son, but as a daughter. Now, with that, a society where where daughters were considered as a liability, I became an asset. Where they thought a girl supporting a family financially was not possible, I made myself a proof that it is possible and they can do it. From a village that has no presence on the map, I carved my own place in this world. From being the second female or a daughter in the family, became the first female to challenge and change the generational beliefs. This is not just my story. This is a story of every girl who's been asked to shrink her dreams and have been told to just adjust to the society's comfort. This is just a reminder that each time a girl rises, she just doesn't rise to bring up her career, but the entire direction of the family changes. You get her, you empower her, you educate her, and you trust her. She will not just build careers, she'll build future. And that's the reason why I'm here. I want to bring and I want to get to a point where I'm able to deliver all my thoughts confidently without making those grammatical mistakes, having those filler words, and crossing my time, which I am allocated to express my ideas. I will also take few seconds to express my big thanks to my parents because they were the one who trusted me in this journey and they stood very strong with me in all the storms that I created because of my decisions. And now it's a tradition, as I said, that we celebrate the birth of every girl in the family. We celebrate their successes. We celebrate every dream that they have and we support them equally. No more gender bias or imagining that they are far less than anyone. Thank you all.